So my question to you girls that do OnlyFans and stuff like that, what's your exit plan?
I had a question, so now my brain is scattering. Sorry. My exit plan out of all of this?
Just specifically getting out of sex work.
I want to throw my own events. I'm an event management major while I'm working on there.
But do you have like a timeline or like a
goal? Like
like I make X amount of money now, I can retire, or I have 2 years in, I'm done now.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna pull the like NALA card and be like, oh, I forgive myself for what I did, I'm repenting, I'm like a newfound
No, she still has her OnlyFans though.
Wait, no, but about the question, you guys are both Christian, right?
Yeah,
I am.
Okay, so I had
not super religious actually.
I had Christians knock on my door the other day. Maybe it's a sign, but they were just explaining to me like your guys' beliefs and everything. So I was asking them about like, okay, so he died for our sins, so they told me that means we came to this life already as sinners. So we can do whatever we want as long as we believe in Jesus Christ, and God. Because that's how they made it seem. Because I was like, I don't want to say the R word, but I was like, so if I R word someone, I'm still going to heaven?
So the reason why we have free will and the reason why there's so much death and destruction and evilness in this world, which is very unfortunate, is because we have free will. And God wouldn't be a loving and gracious Father if he made us love him. So the free will is by choice. We get to choose to love him or we get to choose not to. That's why there's death and destruction and chaos. But when it comes to intentionally making bad decisions, you can live your entire life and make intentionally really, really bad decisions. But the turning point in Christianity specifically is acknowledging that you've made faults, acknowledging that you've hurt people, acknowledging your sins and turning from it.
But yeah, and then still of course like praising and like being religious.
My opposition though to what you guys do is not really actually derived necessarily from religious stuff. I think it's more that what you guys are doing is part of a myriad of ways that whether it's big corporations, elites in this country, powerful globalist organizations want to destroy the nuclear family, want to destroy traditional gender roles, want to frankly destroy traditional relationships. So I'm not couching it in like religious speak.
I think you look at life more as a physical material matter way.
I do?
Yeah, because like you believe in heaven and everything, right? Like you go to heaven.
Yeah.
See, I believe in reincarnation. So my body right now, this body isn't gonna come with me to the next life. So whether I'm making money, however the fuck you guys care about, it doesn't matter in my opinion.
But sorry to interrupt you.
But I'm not even talking just about you. I'm talking about the other people's lives that you're impacting. Not you specifically, but with the work that OnlyFans creates. Like, do you think OnlyFans is a net positive on society?
I think it's an inevitable part of society.
Men watch porn regardless, so I think if they're gonna watch free porn, they might as well watch my porn.
Everything happens for a reason.
Okay, Naomi.
But like
everything happens for a reason.
So, but what I have to say, if no offense, if I ask you if what you do is good for society, and within 1 second your comeback is, well, it's just going to happen. That's not really a great argument for why it's good. That's just sort of like a neutral wash, right?
I mean, so what's the difference between mainstream porn and OnlyFans to you in your eyes? Anything?
I have never consumed OnlyFans content or explicit content. I don't believe in that.
Are you scared of it?
I am scared of what you guys are doing to your bodies, your souls, and the men who watch your content. So yes, I would say I am scared.
May I ask why you're scared of it? Like, is there anything in your childhood that like?
No, I actually have wonderful parents who raised me, and I think that's precisely why I'm scared of it.
Have you been cheated on a lot? Like, because usually people who are like scared of like girls like that.
I don't.
Doc Venabilly has donated $100. Female promiscuity is a firm indicator of cluster B personality disorder. A cluster B woman will not make a good partner or a good mother. By extension, no healthy man will want to marry OF.
I don't think the reason
Thank
that
you, Doc Venabilly, appreciate
opposed to OnlyFans is because I think that that's why men have cheated on me, if that's what you're saying.
No, yeah, I was just trying to pick your brain a little bit, but
Feel free.
Yeah, no, because I like to see the root of why people are this way.
Is your reason why you do OnlyFans like Oh, well, they're going to consume the content anyways. I can't make a change, so I may as well do it.
That's not mine.
Not so much.
Why do you guys do it then?
I like genuinely enjoy it, to be honest.
Sorry.
And like your point of like you were raised by good parents, like I totally respect that, and like that's your viewpoint on like why you don't enjoy porn. But like I was raised by really good parents also, and I come from a good family.
That's true.
And they have good morals at the end of the day.
Do they approve of what you do for work?
They support me because they're very open-minded, yeah.
So my question to you ladies is, if you genuinely think that what you do contributes positively to society, if let's just say that what you're doing, you're running a business, right? Mm-hmm. If you had to create a mission statement, can you give me some character traits of what your business consists of? Would it be honesty, respect, loyalty?
Of course.
Give me some characteristics of the business that you run.
Loyalty, like you said, respect, commitment.
But don't just pair it off of what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm trying.
No, because I'm genuinely trying to understand, because
commitment.
Because how can you tell if a man or woman is single? How can you tell if you're not talking to someone that is already taken? How can you tell?
But you can't.
That's the
companionship, though. I would say companionship. I'm very honest with me. Like I don't have chatters, so it is me speaking. Like I send.
Do you guys ever talk to them though, one-on-one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. And don't you think it's better to profit off of a man who's cheating on their wife?
No, I don't think
it's. You're enabling.
What?
Interesting.
I don't feel that way.
I get it, but like we all obviously have different views, like spiritually, religiously, and
yes, but I think what you guys do, you play the like laissez-faire, like, oh, I'm just doing this because it's fun and empowering, but it has a really, really negative effect on society. And I'm just wondering if
I do agree, because porn addiction is a very big thing. So
I don't believe in porn addiction.
What do you?
You don't believe in porn addiction?
It has. I mean, yeah, it hasn't scientifically been proven as a thing. Gambling has, but porn hasn't.
I think porn addiction is
yeah, I know. Even Billie Eilish made a song about it.
Well, we can pull up.
But I just,
if you want,
like, do you really want to be sitting there defending, being like porn addiction isn't a thing?
I'm just saying, like,
selling naked pictures of my body
proven. So
online is great.
All you want, but it hasn't been proven by science.
So you think that
gotta trust the studies.
I'm just saying.
I mean, is religion proven by science?
Again, I am not some like Bible thumping.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Have I once rooted my arguments in anything religious?
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
I was just questioning.
That's not what But I just I think you guys, like I said, can you point to one positive thing that OnlyFans does for society?
Companionship.
I can chime in. I don't do OnlyFans, but I can say I grew up when the internet was just getting started, and I think for many girls, young girls, they can learn about themselves, learn about their bodies.
I think that's disgusting, especially when you see how they've been pushing explicit content on young girls.
Why do you think it's disgusting? That means you're looking at them sexually. That's kind of weird.
Not all.
She just said that porn showing.
No, I didn't say porn. I didn't say porn.
Inherently
not
sexual.
All OnlyFans is completely explicit. Some OnlyFans.
Well, I don't think they're
Wait, are you saying that young girls are going to OF to get sexual health education?
Some might.
What?
Some might.
That's absurd.
That's not what
That's absurd.
Meant.
Some might.
I don't. Yeah, maybe
some might grow up in such a religious home that they're afraid to explore themselves.
That is precisely my point. And that OnlyFans creates a pathway and a pipeline to normalizing commodifying your body and viewing sex through a very weird, very parasocial lens, that if that platform didn't exist, those people would not have access to the platform. Now, I'm sure all you sexually liberated, however you want to euphemize it, women would say, oh, that's so great that young women can sit there and when they're 16 because their evil Christian parents are like, don't have premarital sex. Oh, well,
I don't feel that way.
That's precisely the problem.
So let me ask you a question. How did you learn about sex?
I had sex ed in my class or my school that did nothing.
So isn't the internet basically a huge conglomerate of sex ed and all of the different avenues that one could educate themselves?
I'm not critiquing learning about sex. My critique is very specific to OnlyFans in the context of what she said, which is that OnlyFans, the one-liner on why the elevator pitch for OnlyFans is that it is, quote, great for commitment. And I think that is abjectly false.
Right.
Right.
No, companionship. People like to spend their time with me. I don't need, I'm not always naked on there.
I think that's a sort of a siren song. I think it's a false flag in the sense that you're perpetuating this like lie, this frankly delusion in these guys' heads that they're in a relationship with you. You're privately chatting with them, right? You're giving them the girlfriend experience. That's the distinguishing factor between OnlyFans and porn. But you're not ever actually giving them a meaningful relationship. You're just sort of stringing along the guy into thinking that they could potentially have something with you. And frankly, that's probably why you sit there and say you aren't seeing anyone, because that's a real critical part of your business.
Maybe that's better for him than nothing.
So
let
me bring up a point. What about Twitch? So a girl that's streaming on Twitch, she's not naked, and she's getting donations for hanging out with people. Then what are your thoughts on that?
Simps.
Yeah, I mean, that, but again,
how is that different if I'm not naked on OnlyFans on my live?
I mean, people who watch my show, they're not watching me because they're lonely. They're watching because they want to watch political content.
Hot.
No,
you're
actually,
still making
I'm a really good investigative
reporter.
reporter.
I'm sure you're very smart.
They don't watch, and I have been very careful to not have my job because of the way I look. But frankly, what you just said right there, I think is a perfect reflection of the OnlyFans mindset. I know you were half kidding when you said that, but that shows you that you've commodified me into the reason that I have my job is because of how I look. I have my job because I'm actually extremely well educated and I'm a very good investigative reporter. But from the OnlyFans mindset, you would only think that I have my job because of the way I look, because that's all you're valued for.
I'm not. But I didn't say that about you.
Also, I want to flip that. You're looking at us like that.
Well, because you guys are doing that to yourself.
No, I wasn't doing it to you.
Well, I'm going to look at you guys as people who commodify and exploit your bodies.
Immediately.
I do.
So the second you find out that we have OnlyFans, you're just like...
I think it speaks to your character.
Okay.
I do.
I get it.
Don't you I mean, I'm just like you probably think me working for Steve Bannon, who I don't know your politics, but you think that speaks to my character. I think what you choose your profession to be speaks to your character, right? That's not a judgmental, I mean, I guess it's judgmental definitionally, but that's not a judgmental with a pejorative connotation. I'm just holding you guys accountable for your actions, just like if you guys don't like Trump, I'm sure you would hold me accountable for working for arguably the most MAGA, most pro-Trump podcast in the media ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
So I'm holding you guys accountable for what you do too. I just think what you do is considerably worse for the country, for society writ large. And I don't think you guys have really given me one actual reason as to why it's good.
Society. Well, society's
Christ
huge.
is Lord donated $100.
Thank you, man.
Listen to me very carefully. There is a reason why, for all of human history, for thousands of years, prostitution and selling yourself has mostly been viewed as shameful. Society is unraveling.
You say society's huge, but not with declining birth rates.
I just think you're too attached to physical and material items, and I think you need to like touch grass and meditate.
I gotta comment on this.
Because you're just too attached to OnlyFans girls. What is the obsession?
Hold on. You said that you said Natalie is too attached to physical and material.
Yeah, because when you think about it,
but look at all the accessories you have.
Your job is physical and material.
No,
Mine is intellectual and emotional.
I know it is.
You sell your body. I've never sold anything physical.
I know, but I believe that my soul is going to reincarnate to the next life. So
can you reincarnate into a duck?
So yes, and my physical,
you got a duck coming up in your next life.
Is not coming with me to the next life. That's
physical
what I
body not coming with you?
My body, no, just my soul.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, here, hold on.
I respect all your points you're making. I just disagree, and you disagree with me. I disagree with you. That's why we're here.
Yeah, but I still don't think you guys have given like any defense of why OnlyFans
that was
is
my
good for
defense.
society.
Maybe they don't need to defend themselves.
That was my defense.
I do think you can use whatever word you want instead of defend, but I do, like, I can say what I do for work. I'm very proud to wake up every day and have the job I do. I think it's a net positive for society. Can you guys say that?
I mean, for my subscribers, yeah, I impact their life in a positive way.
Wait, just curious, how?
Yeah.
I already said companionship. And I'm not selling a false girlfriend thing. It's the same as Twitch.
So you're their girlfriend?
Wait, I thought you were single. Oh, so you are you're dating multiple men.
That would be too much.
Wait,
it's not,
no, you are dating
I'm not
multiple.
selling
You're
a
dating your
girlfriend
OnlyFans
experience, but I compared it to Twitch already.
Wait, but you said your companionship, romantic companionship.
No, like
right?
I am companionship to my subs.
Romantically?
No.
So they're not romantically interested in you?
Well,
they're romantically.
They are.
But you're not in them.
Well, I'm not dating any of them. What is that like?
But then how is it? It's not actual companionship.
It
Like,
doesn't have
you
to be
can't just-
romantic companionship.
It doesn't have to be romantic to be
Yeah.
companionship. But my question I'm posing to you now is, do you think all you're good for is companionship? Because that's all that you've said in terms of quality that you bring to society.
Do you actually?
And I'm
Well,
not-
I didn't
No, I'm not coming for you. No, I'm not coming for
What's
you.
one positive thing
No,
that
no.
But I
an
think you
OnlyFans
sell
offers?
yourself short when you do OnlyFans.
I mean,
You do.
okay, so before I did this, I was in tech. So what did that do for society? That was like
More than what you're doing now,
I sold
respectfully.
that.
we could definitely have a debate. If a woman's going to school, should they become like a mainstream media journalist or an OnlyFans creator, which is worse? But I don't know. I just think you're basically profiting off of like the lowest common denominator, which is your body, and the fact that you have boobs and a vagina that everyone
Barely.
on this platform has.
Barely? Did you say barely?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
I just think it's sort of like
there's guys who
In
like
heaven.
smaller breasts.
Grace Warroom donated $100.
we have to have great.
Natalie is wifey material.
Let's do it. Yo, Grace, very much appreciate
you,
your
Grace.
TTS. Appreciate it. Let me try to shift things here a little bit.